Support for City Series boys basketball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Welcome here to Ellet High School. Dave Schick, Joe Pacansky here. Akron City Series basketball about ready to tip off right here on your TV screen with the Firestone Falcons coming here to Ellet. The Falcons looking to get to the winning side of their overall record, coming in now at 6-6, 3-2 overall in the City Series. And the Orangemen at 7-4. We'll have a quick foul here underneath. And 4-0 in the City Series. Look to stay undefeated, as we'll have a foul to start off. That foul is going to be on Justin Moore, his first, team first, as we start the first quarter here. A little different lineups. We saw our starters for the Orangemen being senior night here is going to be number 11, Jonah Carter, number 10, Tyler Brown, number 2, Steven Zempelli, number 32, Al Johnson, and number 24, Matt Turnley.
Good feet by me. Comes right into your lip.
Yeah,
Who's the soccer player over here,
down. I was looking down. I got hit in the face. 0-0 is going to be coming in from the corner. Starters on the other side, going to be number 5 for
Probably got a better pass. I would have probably shot that, but never mind. Go ahead.
For the Falcons, you have Justin Moore, Perrion Johnson, number 15, Taylor Mack, Justin Lane, and Lafayette Johnson, the starters for the Falcons here. Our last broadcast had the Falcons winning over a very competitive Garfield Kenmore team, as the Falcons come in a little floater left side, goes up and in. And
that's an old man move right there. That's a nice floater.
Yeah, Justin Moore gets that to go in.
Firestone changing defenses, came out in a 2-3. Now they're in man this second possession. Zampelli for 3. No.
Peters a
nice move inside.
Peters rethinking his camera angle right now as he gets it to go in.
Here.
Now you can come to the other side, Peter. Over here next to me.
First time out, Peter. You have to relocate. I don't think he's listening to us.
He's ignoring us.
We see you. 2-3 zone by the Orangemen.
Short jumper there. High rebound. Tipped around. Saves it in.
Nice.
Ellet will retain
I gave him the rebound for that.
The rebound goes to Turney. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we'll give it to Carter.
Zampelli
again for 3.
He is not
long.
shy.
Rebound taken down, going coast to coast, comes through traffic. No shot will be on the floor.
Good acceleration.
Johnson with the rebound, and he took off.
Who was that foul on?
I don't have
Carter.
that yet.
Oh, nice block by Johnson. And Zampelli runs it down. First turnover. Oh, they left 2. Left guy wide open.
And
Matt Turley.
That one.
How about Matt Turley's start?
Senior. Not usually in the starting lineup. Comes in tonight.
He might be making
make a case for
himself. Push here. It's Matt Turley 5, Firestone 2. Crazy shot. Turley with a rebound.
Yeah, mid-range jumper.
Defense contesting the jump shot. Cavs, did you see that? A contested jump shot. Teams don't usually shoot as well when you actually contest them.
Well, I mean, really 2 contested players there.
Give it
double
to
team.
him. Give
Big
the
man
ball
inside
to
looking
him.
to post up. He's got to get out of the lane. He does. And Pelly back into the corner, right side. Can't see where he is because of our angle, but that's all right.
Oh, that's
Johnson goes in, had a couple fouls, could have went after, didn't go after one.
Flop.
Stays. Ellet ball.
Johnny Osby going to check in for the first time, the 6th of the seniors here on senior night here.
Said he would be the first sub in.
He wasn't lying.
Yeah, 5 minutes now. Ellet up 5-2, sorry.
Firestone back to that 2-3 zone.
Turley back to Zempelli, who brings it back out. On him is going to be Johnson.
They switch back to man now.
More out there on that zone.
Good patience by the Orangemen. And good
and now
defense.
They trap.
That's where you want to trap, that corner, man. Great idea, just bad luck as it bounced off their foot. They had the trap.
And the Orangemen looking to swing across the top of that key. But the trap came quickly. Ellet keeps the ball. Really very little movement in comparison to what we've seen Orangemen offense-wise. A lot of dribbling by Zempelli up top. And really no interest in trying to go into Johnson inside. They do here. Underneath, contested in the vertical plane, I think. Back the other way, off the rebound and out of bounds. It'll go back to Ellet.
When you're an underdog on the road, you got to avoid as many of those empty trips as possible. You want to push the ball, but you want to play fast, but not too fast. Beat them down the court, but not so fast that you get sloppy. Nice move by Zempelli.
Got a little bit of the ball, but was still able to get it in.
Yep.
Does Osby as he gets his 2. He opened up a 5-point lead. Looks to go baseline, brings it back out. Up top, in front of our screen here. 3 ball in the corner. That's in.
And that was actually good defense. The thing I like right now about the Orangemen's defense is they're not standing around in the zone like a lot of teams do. They're moving and contesting. That was just good ball movement by the Falcons to get that one off.
Well, and really more a quick shot release as they turn the ball over. Back the other way into traffic. No call, gets it in.
Nice hang by Johnson, and he shot that about 60 miles an hour. That was Lafayette Johnson, number 1, with his first 2. We're all tied at 7.
And they're looking again to go inside, bringing the zone down to double team the post player. He's underneath and in the trees, doesn't come up with the ball. Ball's on the ground, though. Almost had a great pass.
Yeah, I like the idea. We're going to get a foul in the backcourt. Foul's on Matt Turley. Nice job by the seniors as they're getting tough on senior night. You mess with your rotation a little bit, but they didn't give up anything. They're still right where we started, all tied. A couple of those guys play. Zempelli starts normally.
Into the corner, brings it up top. 3 ball. Long rebound, he goes and gets it, smartly so. First offensive board for either team. Here's the second one underneath. Now he's quadruple teamed, and we'll have a jump underneath. So a very good rebound by Moore, but luckily the arrow stays their way off the jump.
Oh, good look.
Real quick inbound, found his teammate. Rebound there, can't get it, gets it back again.
And I heard it rebound, and Taylor Mack already with his 3rd rebound, being very active inside. 2 and 3 shots for the Falcons. Fouls on Anthony Jordan, his first.
Again, same play on the inbound.
Yeah, kind of quicken it, and it's working.
Back the other way into a fast break ball, juggled around. It'll stay.
I don't know if that's something they saw in the scouting report, because it looks like they're going quick. Like it's almost like going like from the quick count in football. Don't give the defense a chance to set up. I like it.
Bringing up the pace. I think the reason is they play that zone, and if you're in transition, you can't set it up. So you're back into a man-to-man. They must feel they have an advantage. Man-to-man defense. Turns the ball over.
3rd turnover for the Orangemen.
That man lost the ball.
had the kick out there. But again, when you take the ball to the basket, 2 out of 3 good things can happen. You score, even if it's blocked, it goes out of bounds, or you draw a foul.
See if they go
That's
to the
3
same
things.
inbound.
That's actually 3.
It is.
Well, they sealed it off that time.
Public school kid over here.
Yeah, hey, who knew? Hey, I love public education. It's
back to the outside.
Way underrated, man. Number 5, Justin Moore, almost cost his teammate a moving screen on that one because he didn't wait for it. Another offensive rebound, and that's why this team's staying in the game.
He found his teammate by passing it through his legs, but he couldn't convert on it. They've got 5 offensive boards already.
Oh, he had the drive. He kicked it back out. Good take and 1 to the hole. Jesse Nance with his first 2.
He'll shoot 1.
At the end of the quarter, we could let him move.
Yeah, I think you should move, Peter.
We'll take a quick break.
By rule, he can. The coach could come all the way down to this end line. So.
They restricted the one area, right? But they restricted the area closer. They want them away from the scorer's table.
Yeah,
well, they moved it down basically. Is what
you get 28 feet from the end line. You used to get. I mean, it basically took 4 feet from the middle of the court.
Yeah, which makes sense because guys were always huddled right by the scorer's table. You don't want that.
Well, it made it difficult to report, especially like we were at Glenville earlier, and they couldn't do that if they wanted to because then you couldn't get in the stands. 3 ball, not there. Quarter's about to end, and he gets it to fall. Does Nance on the rebound. He's got 4 points in the quarter. Trying to go up. 25 seconds left. Goes to the hole. Swatted away. Second block for him. Back the other way. Transition. Up and good. As he gets that one to go. Trying to get in the last second shot. Looking for another block. Made him alter a shot. And we'll have a foul on the rebound.
And that's Alfred Johnson not blocking the shot there, but altering it with his size and intelligence, not trying to go out and kill it, just make it a tough shot. And a nice run here to end the first quarter for the Orangemen. Right by him.
And they return the favor of the block party.
Good if it goes.
Travel. No. That'll do the first quarter here as we've got 3 blocks in the party, but the Ellet Orangemen still lead this one 13-7 here in the first quarter.
I'm just saying.
All right, second quarter about ready to start here as you see our camera angle change because we care about you folks at home. We want you to see what's going on. Ellet comes out here again, pretty much our same people that started the game, but Storm Chariot now taking over. More reflects their regular starters as he takes the long 3. Not there. Rebound taken down by Moore. Back the other way. Spin move again. Not able to convert. Second offensive board for him. Can't convert on the long shot.
Ellet got to do a better job of blocking out. Travel.
That was a travel. Came down with the ball. Either travel or jump ball.
Knocked away.
Oh, great pass and awareness. Goes up for it and gets it to go on the break, fast break.
They needed that too. They had about a 4-minute drought with no points. Cutting it back to 4. A little bit too much off the dribble for Ellet right now. Need to get the ball inside. Cherry gets it. Instead of a 19-footer, gets it into 15 feet. Nice mid-range jumper.
Makes his first basket here in the second quarter. A lot of transition basketball so far. Can't get it to go. Rebound.
I think Firestone playing a little too fast. But they are getting offense. They're winning the battle on the offensive glass, that's for sure.
Johnson with 2. Keeps it a 6-point ball game here. Cherry looking. Picks up his dribble and now is going to send up a prayer. I don't know what that is. Fast break transition basket the other way. Offensive board.
Timeout.
And we've seen a rash of offensive rebounding here in this first half of the game as the Firestone Falcons now with 8 offensive boards and starting to have a little shift here as you see them chisel away the lead.
Yeah, they have just keep attacking the offensive glass, and it's making a huge difference in this ball game.
City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools Career Education Department, where students can choose from 30 different career education programs. For more information, apscareers.com. Zampelli comes back in for the Orangemen, as well as they'll have Carter and Jordan. And the coach is blocking, of course, Johnson, who's the larger figure at the right of your screen.
Cherry checked out.
Going to the hoop, and the basket will count. So Carter starts off his debut here in the second quarter with an N1 play.
What I've seen out of Carter so far is I'd be playing off of him and make him shoot the jump shot because he is a good driver.
Mac's going to be
excellent driver. Oh, now you're looking a little cheating. I like that.
I'm trying. I'm trying to figure. I'm
use your resources.
I'm missing a foul for the Falcons. So that's what I was looking for.
Lane from 15, he shot at 13, but another offensive board. Keeping themselves in the game by hitting the offensive glass are the Falcons.
Yeah, and Pierre Johnson, he's got 4 offensive rebounds. 5:31 here in the second quarter. Up top with Nance. Johnson underneath trying to work it.
Jump ball, no basket.
The jump ball is what is listed.
How about the job they're doing right now on Johnson? He hasn't scored yet.
And talking a little bit, the official is to Justin Moore as well. Oh, sorry, Peter. I thought that was the leg of the chair. It was the leg of the camera.
Sweep the leg there, Johnny.
Whoops. Little tap there.
Little extending to 2-3, looking to trap now.
Yeah.
Are the Orangemen.
Elbow shot, again long, as most of his has been tonight.
Need that shot right there. Zampelli
with a second
obviously
rebound.
a streak shooter.
Looking to go. Good defense makes him go straight up and take a bad shot, and he does.
Zampelli gets it.
Zampelli back the other way. Had to reach into the corner. 3 ball up. No good. Johnson kind of been out of position to get rebounds so far this first half. Rebound taken that way, and again, transition basket. Turnover again for the Falcons. Back the other way. Up and in and out of the basket. And again, Mack gets the rebound, and it's really just sprinting down. They're not even letting him set up.
They need to take better shots.
And they missed that one. Back the other way. Transition, and he ran him over. And that's going to be Nance with his first foul, team 4th. Yeah, I'm missing 1 on each side. I don't know what I missed. 1 foul on each side.
Nance with his first.
Ah, that's why I was cheating. I can't see half the game,
so. We got to move at halftime. You can see
that's an executive decision, and that's why we have Peter here.
I can't see every time they stand up.
That's true. Zach Bradley in for the Falcons. He's got the ball now. Goes right side. Baseline. Good passing underneath, but not in his hands. Collects it and puts it in for 2 points.
And Dave,
Justin Lane.
We talked about playing fast, but not. It's Firestone playing too fast. I mean, when they slow down, they're getting good shots.
To me, this is very.
Look, here we go again.
Turnover.
Playing the passing lane. Oh, that could have been a whistle.
It wasn't here.
Good steal by Justice Lane.
Well, to me, it's almost like there's no playbook. We don't know what the play. To me, this is almost like a scrimmage. It's just running back and forth. There's no plays that we're running. That's outside of this inbound play. That one looks like it's going to be on Turney.
And it's just what Coach said. Why are you playing behind? It's just setup right there. And that was just a good cut by Lane. Good cut by the offense. Bad positioning by the defense.
Carter with the foul. And he can't get it to go, does Lane.
I mean, and there's no argument. That first group for Ellet definitely playing better than that. But, you know, the starters used to start and then they come off the bench. Sometimes just can't get it going. Zampelli and Johnson in. Also Matt Turley back in. Jordan and Carter check out.
Misses both. Rebound taken down by Cherry. Gets the offense set. Man wide open on the left side. Goes into the lane. And
wow, he got hammered.
We're going to have travel first, and we do.
Not calling much down there. Letting the big guy get destroyed.
His coach telling him to pivot.
Yeah. Tariq Williamson took it hard to the hole. No call. I thought he got hammered on the way in. Let him play. Firestone with the ball and a chance to take the lead again.
Yeah, 3:13 here in the second quarter. They're down by 1, 18-17. In the corner, sets it back up.
Yeah, Ellet goes man.
To Max, spins, great defense. Rebound on the air ball, but blocked underneath again by the big man. His third block.
Oh, what a save by Zampelli.
Zampelli saves it. Cherry brings it up. Looks to reward his friend. Goes inside baseline. Block that looks from behind. Back the other way.
Man, a lot of blocks. And you know why there's a lot of blocks? Because guys, I haven't seen anybody head fake yet, and guys are going in out of control. That's why.
Absolutely true.
I'm all for taking it hard to the hoop, but you got to take it under control so you can get to the line. There's that floater by Lane. Again, Johnson doesn't get it, but he adjusts it. Williamson with the rebound in traffic.
Cherry brings it up. Center floater. No, it was an alley-oop, but he missed it. Rebound taken by Johnson.
That was a great pass by Cherry.
It was into the corner for Bradley. Top three. Can't hit it. A lot of long
definite
shots.
Push off. No call. Williamson with another rebound in traffic.
A lot of long shots for the Falcons
too many,
in the first half.
Both teams firing up too many threes, and Ellet just aren't hitting. They're not hitting any.
And just how they're shooting, they're all shooting. The shots are long.
Nice pass by Zampelli as he finally finds Johnson for his first two. You're right. They're long and quick too.
Yeah. It's like
it doesn't make the defense work.
Too much juice in the legs. You're pushing it too hard. Down by 3. 90 seconds left here in the first half. Bradley sets it out. Zambelli's all over him. Looking to go inside. Lane turns. No. Rebound taken down by Mack.
Mack's been everywhere on the glass. Good patience there, though. And keep the. I don't care how many points you score. You're in the game. Keep it in the 40s. Who cares?
Well, get good possessions.
And they finally got him on a push-off. They blocked out just enough there, right? They got a little piece of the body, did Matt Turley, but I got a feeling Coach Fish is going to have some words for his squad about defensive rebounding at halftime.
They have rebounded very well so far.
That's going to be the second foul on.
15 rebounds so far in this first half. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, that's the second foul on Taylor Mack. Both teams with 5 apiece, so nobody in the bonus yet. 1 minute left in the half. And just a poor shooting for both teams, shooting it real poorly. And that's another forced shot. I know he's looking for contact. There was a head fake.
And guess what he got? He got him to go way up in the air.
Got him up again, but that time he got.
And he's going to get the foul.
Jay, this is all it is. Just a little pump. He got him the first time, but didn't draw the foul. He went right back to that well and got it. Smart basketball.
Especially when you're aggressive. You're going to come aggressively to try to block that shot. Probably get contact.
Right.
They're at 6 team fouls. Next will be in the bonus as Moore, he's got a three in the first quarter, and now his only points here in the second quarter at the charity stripe. He's got 4 rebounds.
Firestone got to be thrilled, man. They're not shooting the ball well at all, not playing particularly well, and they're down 1 point.
40 seconds left, down 20-19 here in the end of the second quarter. Zempelli eyes Bradley. Bradley lets him go, pass into the corner, comes back inside. I don't know what shot that was.
Just bad decisions in the first half. They're definitely not playing well.
Williams with the rebound, and they're trying to get one good shot. You can see their coach instructing it over in his corner. They got 10 seconds left, and they haven't made anything yet. Now they'll go to the hoop. Bradley thought about a long 3, decided against it.
Good
inside. Pass. Not there. Tipped around. Not going to have time for a shot. And that'll be it here in the end of the first quarter as Ellet goes in with a 1-point advantage. As really Firestone came out and shot well with 12 points in the quarter. And on the other end, they only scored 7 for the Ellet Orangemen. We'll take a break here at halftime here at Ellet High School. We'll be back with the first half stats and the second half of action. Welcome back as we're about ready to start the second half here. Joe has our first half stats.
Real quick for the Falcons, leading the way, Justice Lane with 6 points. Justin Moore has 5. And Lafayette Johnson with 4. Taylor Mack and Perry and Johnson 5 rebounds apiece. For the Orangemen, they were led by Matt Turley, 5 points, and a slew of players, Storm Cherry with 4, and everybody else with 2 or none. They're up by 1 as we go into the third quarter.
First half difference, the Falcons coming alive on the rebounding side. Can't get the flop there, and Johnson gets it to go in.
Yeah, he didn't wait for the contact to arrive. He fell before contact. You're not going to get that call.
The wind blew, and he was over. 3-ball top key, long again. Zempelli with the rebound. Dave Schick, Joe Bukansky here on APS 15. Akron City Series basketball action. Ellet, Firestone, Ellet for 3. Zempelli gets it to go.
Looking a little different coming out here in the third quarter are the Orangemen.
5 here in the third as they open this thing up by 6 points. Moore inside. Johnson back out, and then Mack doesn't know what to do with it. He'll turn and give
short arm now.
Lane to shoot. Rebound underneath, and we'll have a foul.
Yep.
13 offensive boards in the first half for the Falcons. That's really what allowed them to stay in this game and outscore their opponent in the second quarter.
And they got another one here.
Who's that one on?
That one was on Anthony Jordan, his second.
They don't put it on the scoreboard very long. Just flash there. You could leave it up.
You can leave it up till the next foul.
Until the next foul.
Nope. You had your 10 seconds. Or I'm sorry, 5 to 7 seconds.
I still got spots to read.
Easy.
I can't just look at that and miss my spot.
Lafayette Johnson splits the pair.
Splits it back the other way.
Turnover. That's Ellet's 9th turnover already. Another offensive rebound for Taylor Mack. They just can't get the chippies to go.
Back the other way. Carter into the corner. Sets it up for Nance.
Yes,
inside,
get him the ball.
Johnson. Contact. He is so big and strong. He has such good footwork, too.
And really good direction by Jesse Nance as they went to Nance, he reversed it right back, to Anthony Jordan, said give it to him because he knew positioning-wise that Jordan had the better angle to make the pass.
Well, and there's guys that in the post, he's got good post moves, he's got good burst to get to a certain spot to get his shot up, and real good footwork where he could spin or move around. Splits the pair on this one. Rebound taken by Johnson. Into the forecourt with the Falcons looking to set it up. A 6-point lead is still the difference.
And you got to guess that in the halftime speech, Coach Fish said, look, guys, we got the biggest, hardest matchup on the court. Get him the ball. And they've done it 2 out of 3 possessions so far. But they're still not getting enough defensive rebounds. It's hurting them bad.
Well, and you can see here something we didn't see in the first half is kind of a set offense where they're much more patient. And that'll be his 4th block. here in tonight's ball game. But both teams trying to get into their half-court sets offensively because it was a track meet to start. Turnover, fast break, turnover, fast break. And that repeated over and over again.
Good anticipation by Zampelli.
Turnover, fast break as we see here. And Zampelli now with a strong 7-point start here in the third. Biggest lead in the ball game tonight here at 8. Into the corner. Opposite corner baseline drive, which they really like to do. Finds a great passer, can't get it to go in the basket. It's like a lid on top of it.
Oh, that was a foul. That's 3 more blocks.
He's got 5. Zampelli for 3 again. Cools off a little bit.
Johnson hit the floor hard.
Moore sends it up. Short again. It's like they already had practice or something. Like they already worked out today and they're just
timeout.
Just can't get it together. 2 more by Johnson. We'll have a timeout for that reason. There's no spring in their step shooting the ball on jump shots or going to the basket or floaters. They're all over the place.
Well, it's like they played so fast. They don't play a lot of guys. And it's like they played so fast in that first half that they don't have the legs here right now coming out of the gate in the second half. Great start for the Orangemen in the third quarter.
City Series basketball right here in EPS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering open enrollment, which allows Akron students to transfer to other Akron schools for specialized studies. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
So Zampelli and Johnson, 2 guys that struggled in the first half. Not the case here in the third quarter. Zampelli with 7, Johnson with 3.
10-point lead has opened up here in the third as they've only scored 1 point in about 4 minutes.
They play this zone kind of like a funnel. They dare him to go down the middle where they got the big fella just waiting in there.
And you see it there. They took the bait and got it to go.
It's amazing how many shots he contests, though.
Lafayette Johnson on the shot. Approaching 4 minutes here in the third. And again, going into a half-court set. Trying to get it into Johnson, not there. They'll try again as he reposts.
Good help.
He gets that one. Up. Into the corner and back out.
Good ball movement.
In the corner for 3.
Again, it wasn't rushed. He got a good look. Made 3 extra passes. Everybody touched it. Nice ball movement.
10-point quarter just for Zampelli here.
Yeah, he's a guy, obviously, streak shooter, but he gets it going. Watch out.
Goes into contact and gets it to go.
Yeah, he created the contact, so good no call, but somehow he got that to go over Johnson.
Mack with the score.
And they got to give it to him right away.
Jordan goes inside. Triple teamed, and we'll have a foul.
Ain't there nothing wrong with that foul. That's the foul you want to take. Get it on the floor.
32. So Mack's going to be his third.
Max, yeah, he's got the most fouls of anybody. Could have called on a slew of guys there, but they got him on the floor.
Zampelli thought of another 3 in the same spot. Defense came quickly, so he didn't send it up. Into the corner now on this, in front of our cameras. I love the baseline drive and kick.
That's Ohio State made that famous with Thad Matta. Now Ellet getting the offensive boards. Can't get it to go. Got a good look, though.
Back down the other way. He'll take it coast to coast and shorthand it.
He is short-arming it. You're right. Mack with his 7th rebound, though. I think 6 of them have been offensive. Needed that shot. 2-pointer there for Justin Moore. They cut it back to 7. They're hanging around.
They've taken this run by the Zempelli train. And they've got to close it out here in the third.
Good help on the backside.
They double them.
That's what you got to do. Come to the ball.
Send the ball away. Carter not able to get it. Johnson with the rebound back the other way, and
Perry and Johnson.
The other Johnson able to get it in.
Johnson and Johnson, no more tears. There won't be any tears if they win.
That was great, Joe.
Oh, I'm screaming, get him out of the lane.
Can't get that one to go. Moore on the rebound. Fast break, kind of what we saw in the first. A big pump fake underneath. Oh. Two different calls. Double whistle. Top official had a travel. Bottom one had a block.
And you know what Coach Milo's saying. The guy's right in front of it. You know, why are you getting it? If it's a travel, like I said, if it's not a bad call, I don't care. But, of course, that's a big call. Get him going to the line to cut it to 3.
And Johnson would have picked up his second. Any fouls that you can add on his, as a coach, I think you'd like to. Closer he gets to 5, the better.
I mean, they ain't even guarding Nance out there.
Nance takes it in.
Wow, nice take by Jesse Nance. He's got 4 now. That is not a great shot, but if you're feeling it, it is.
More consecutive baskets. He's got 4 in the quarter, and he's got 9 on the night.
And he draws the assignment of having to guard the guy who's got about 5 inches and 50 pounds on him, so he should get to shoot more.
I've always felt when you have to guard a guy like that, your shooting gets affected because you're constantly using your arms to reposition yourself or get in a better position defensively on such a strong player. You're constantly leaning against a guy bigger and stronger than you.
Really, I think if I'm the Orangemen, a little bit too much dribble out of them today. Not enough ball movement, because, I mean, Firestone's playing heavy on the ball, but these guys are getting in the lane at will.
Passes it up and out of bounds. Turnover.
And again, will the depth of the Orangemen make a difference?
Now they're going to bring in Sean Edwards.
That's right now. Sean Edwards going to come in to give him a little blow here, maybe 30 seconds and the timeout in between quarters.
Very NBA-like move.
Yes.
For Coach Milo.
We haven't seen much of Zach Bradley, which just isn't with the size of these Ellet guards. Just isn't as good a matchup as it was the other night when we had this Firestone team.
Coach Milo might be one of my favorite coaches for inbound plays.
Nice block
underneath by Johnson, his second.
Foul.
He's running and he fouls him early.
Yeah, you can't count that one.
He's going to get the foul early. Milo asked for it. He's up around his neck. No talk with the officials about it. I thought it was a basketball play looking at it real time.
You thought it was okay?
I wouldn't have called intentional on it.
You would have or no?
Would not.
I don't think I quite would have, because even though you know it was an intentional foul, it's not like he undercut. It's not like he still.
It was a basketball play for
the foul. Made
a
somewhat sway. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, out of all the fouls you've ever made, how many were on purpose? Quite a bit of them, right? I mean, if a guy's going to the hoop and he's got a lane, if I'm going to either try to swipe through the ball or I'm going to hammer him, but I'm still going to try to get the ball too.
True.
I might get half of his arm with it. Good start of that quarter by the Orangemen, but Firestone was down as much as 10. They cut it back to 5.
Zempelli with a 10-point quarter and a 15-point quarter for the Orangemen in general, as they win this quarter and take the lead here going into the fourth. They lead this one 35-30 here at home. City Series basketball right here on EPS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering the International Baccalaureate program at Firestone High School. It's a rigorous 2-year program designed to meet the highest academic standards for any high school student in the world. Akron Schools at akronschools.com. Fourth quarter here, both teams nowhere close to being in the bonus foul-wise, and we've seen the Falcons kind of come alive with their defensive rebounds and then pushing the pace. They kind of started the half getting into the offense and now pushing the pace like we saw in the first half.
And Dave, what this is, and I've talked about this earlier with some people at school, what this is your classic in league play, your second time through. The teams only run so many sets, right? These teams are scouted and they're prepared for it. It's how you execute those sets, because both teams have an idea of what the other team wants to do now. They've already seen each other. They already got tape on each team. So that's why we're seeing this defensive struggle, kind of grind it out type of game. We'll see who can will themselves here to victory. Can Firestone steal one on the road?
Yeah, this is a low-scoring game here for both teams here in the City Series for their boys' games. As another contested shot, rebounded by Williams. Zampelli for three. Hits it again! The fourth quarter continues his hot streak, as he's got 13 all in the second half.
And Zampelli's the one guy that you don't mind fading out on that, especially when he's got it going.
Great move. It looks like that. I thought it was going to go in for sure.
I don't know how it didn't.
On the rebound, Turley, his third. Offense sets up here for the Orangemen. Zampelli really had a very quiet and not a great first half, in my opinion, but the third quarter,
I didn't score in the first half.
When you score 10 out of 15 of your team's points, that's a hot streak.
Take a blow.
He comes out. Coach gives him a high five, as well as some other teammates. And his seat's going to be close to the end of the bench, as he's going to be going back in soon.
It wasn't a lack of energy from him in the first half. He just couldn't get it going. And once he did, watch out.
Sherry set it down, and it's going to be Firestone ball.
Tough break there. It sure looked like it. Should have stayed with the Orangemen. See if Firestone can take advantage here. They need a basket desperately.
Yeah, there's none of those calls.
Nothing today. They're not calling any of that.
There's a lot of contact up high. I mean, you didn't lose the ball, but you're setting the precedent that you can bump early.
If I'm on this game, I'm like, that's a foul.
Yeah. I want to get into the bonus.
See, that one was adjusted. It didn't need to be. Another rebound for Turley.
Sherry brings it up, slows it up, sends it back to Zampelli near the middle of the court. I wanted to get it to Zampelli. He's the one that's shooting well. Turnover is what he's got, because Zampelli's just checked in. Well, Milo much calmer on the other end.
Cherry has had a couple of just a couple of plays like that where he's just kind of out of rhythm.
Up top to Mack. They like to kind of go one-on-one here. Not as much baseline work as we saw their last game versus Kenmore Garfield, where they really
nice
worked
pass.
against it. Inside, still can't get these easy shots to go in. And yeah, you got to let go on the whistle. But we saw them versus Kenmore Garfield really attack the baseline for slashing and short jump shots. And we've seen a lot of them penetrating the center of the court, trying floaters and jump shots from the foul line elbow area. So a drastic comparison from one team to the other, where they had success against the Griffins doing that.
Well, and the problem for Firestone is they've not been able to stretch the defense. They've only hit 1 3 and not a lot of outside shots, and that's made Johnson even more effective.
Johnson's need to have a jump ball.
Yep. And he brought it down. He brought it down to his waist, Dave. If he keeps it up, he can go a little half hook.
Also, he went into the double team.
Yeah, I think Moore was going to give up a foul too. I mean, he looked like he was going to give up a foul, but Johnson kind of ducked the shoulder and made it even Steven.
And just like the third quarter, the Falcons have come out and in almost 3 minutes of play haven't scored a basket. Still stuck at 30. And they did the same here in the second quarter, where they were stuck at 20 forever.
And I'm going to tell you right now, team field goal percentages in this one are in the probably 20s. I wouldn't even say in the 30s.
Falcons.
Oh, they're shooting 20% probably. But they're still offensive rebounding. Ball just bouncing all over the place. I don't know how he got it into Johnson.
That would have really saved him if he could have got that one.
A lot of contact inside.
And probably a travel, but you could have had the foul either way. Oops.
Oh, what a scoop. Can't get it to go. Perry and Johnson with the rebound, and we have somebody down on the ground.
Should have stopped it earlier.
Yeah, I think it's an ankle. It's Justin Moore. When can you stop it? As soon as they're not on a fast break, basically.
You could stop it on the fast break depending on
safety.
I mean, safety always wins. You know, if you blow it dead, even though it's a fast break, like, coach, he's hurt. It's about safety, right? What's the coach going to say? No, I want the 2 points. You should have let me get my 2 points and then blown the ball dead.
It depends how close the game is and if it's a district final. I'm just kidding.
State review-wise, safety's always going to win.
You got to be ready. Oh, they had the back door wide open.
Long shot again. Rebound taken by Turney, who's had a nice little ball game.
Doing those things Joe Williams used to do for this team.
Yeah.
I'll
like
go back to Retro City Series.
Like
I know you were thinking it.
I was.
Too many years with this guy. Gosh. Finish each other's sentences.
That one not there. Williams not able to get it. It will stay Falcon ball.
And the thing is, defensively, Firestone is gotten everything they want. You hold this explosive Orangeman offense to 38 points halfway through the fourth quarter. You think you got a shot. They just have not shot the basketball well at all. And a lot of that has to do with the Ellet defense.
They haven't been able to get a basket. And here's another interesting thing. They haven't gone to the line in this quarter yet. They've got no points. They've got no made baskets. They haven't gone to the free-throw line.
5 free throws the whole game, Dave. Good timeout by Milo. His offense had nowhere to go.
City Series basketball right here in EPS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, online at akronschools.com. Akron Public Schools.
Smart choice.
Also, we'll have our Flurry's Cafe player of the game right at the conclusion of tonight's ball game. Flurry's Cafe with the signature pancake, one of the best ones you'll have, fluffy and delightful. Our player of the game could be fluffy and delightful. We don't know. But certainly will be a signature player, and it goes along with their signature pancakes. Joe will have that at the end of tonight's ball game. Flurry's Cafe in Cuyahoga Falls, open there for breakfast. Tomorrow morning. Yeah. 7 to 3. 3:28 left here in the fourth quarter, an 8-point ball game. And we only had 3 points in the entire quarter here, so it's kind of been.
That we have.
That's why.
Slim pickings for.
That's why I went to the fluffy pancake.
Well, you're either going to go with the player that adjusted and made all the shots be missed, or the player that actually made some shots today.
And then we'll have double timeouts.
Oh, how about that? Pay the bills.
City Series basketball right here on EPS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools Career Education, where Adult Vocational Services have been providing career training to adult learners for over 55 years. Over 350,000 people have enrolled in the customized programs designed to meet the ever-changing needs of Akron area business, industry, and government. For more information, apscareers.com. Now I remember what I intended to do earlier, which was to look up the address for Flurry's Cafe. But I left my phone in my pocket over there. Hi, phone. It's over there on my jacket. Did you see my jacket? That was my.
No.
You know me. I
freebie?
I like getting a. It could be less nice, but if it's a better deal, I'm still pretty happy about it.
I'm with you.
So I returned some stuff for Christmas that my mom got, wrong size. Very nice Akron polo shirt that was a large, tall. So it was like a small dress on me. So I returned that. I don't need a dress, for those of you out there wondering. So I returned it, but then she sent me a coupon that I could use for Wilson's Leather, which I like their leather gloves. And they had a wool jacket on clearance.
Nice.
$45 jacket.
Oh, beautiful.
Comes with a scarf.
So you can yuppie it up a little bit.
Back to basketball.
Another rebound for Turley.
He's really benefiting from our coverage of him.
He's doing a good job on the weak side. Hit it.
Looking to go inside to Williams again, who had great position but didn't get the ball.
Fired up.
5 minutes without a point by the Falcons.
We ain't going to see many more points.
The good news, they only have given up 3 in 5 minutes, so credit the defense for only giving up 3 points. But
this is a decision by Coach Fisher. I think he's like, let's pull it out and make sure we keep it.
Oh,
it's always a decision when to do that, though. And it's not like their offense has been a well-oiled machine so far. Nice move by Williamson.
Oh, great fake, and he goes to the basket.
And that's what you want when you're up 8 inside 3 minutes.
10-point ball game now. Again, top of the key, going after baskets.
I heard Coach Milo say no on that. And that's just a little bit of a force by a young sophomore looking to get his looking to get him back in.
Just surprising. Justin Moore hasn't shot the ball well. Justice Lane hasn't been able to get things going. I mean, name me a player that's had a good offensive night in any quarter even.
Zampelli in the third quarter. That's it. That's it. That's it for both teams.
That's an easy one.
Yep. That's like a pass interference there. Got the offhand around him.
I had this basketball official. He's like, Dave, you'd be really great at football. You should do football. I'm like, no, I can't.
Football is easier than basketball. You have a smaller area.
You don't understand the injury history that Dave's had. There's been a lot of broken bones, and
there has.
Being on the field where I could be tackled.
You'd be the guy taking hits.
Yeah.
Good patience by the Orangemen.
Yeah, they got pads and everything and running hard, and I don't have any of those. 2 minutes left, 10-point ball game. They're trying to get out of this one, but we're going to get in the bonus eventually the way we're headed. That'll be Mac's 4th foul and sets them, should be team 5th. Can't remember, team 5th or team 4th? Team 4th? I hate when they put it up early.
In partner, the Falcons' lack of depth here, you're seeing it here in this fourth quarter. They haven't scored a point yet. They've worked hard. I think that pace in the first half, if you're going to play, 6 guys essentially, you want to pick your spots to run when you have 3-on-1s and maybe slow the pace, because the score would still be probably about this, it'd still be in the 30s probably, that's probably where you want it. But maybe that frenetic pace, in the first quarter and a half, they might be feeling it right now.
Well, and I think you're right. I think Milo's, we've seen him have issues using extended parts of his bench. But
your rotation is what it is, right? Some teams can play 10 guys.
A lot of it is, we even talked about it through multiple quarters, that just jump shooting wise, they looked off sync. Long jump shots. Then they went short for a while. They had a lot of air balls in the second half.
Well, a lot of that has to do with the presence of Al Johnson, too, because he's blocked 6 or 7 shots, but how many shots has he adjusted that he hasn't blocked? How many shot attempts has he been a factor on? Has he caused missed on? We're talking about 15 to 20 shots. So even though he has not done much on the offensive end, only 3 or 4 rebounds in this game, he's still been a big factor on the defensive end. And in this game, that proves to be essential with one player from both teams in double figures.
That'll be, I believe, the first on Justice Lane. Team 5th, so we got 2 more to go till we're shooting.
You say, how is that possible? That's his first foul, because there haven't been a whole lot of fouls called. That's how. Good cut by Sherry.
Coach Fisher, he passes in the backcourt. He goes, this guy right here, he was open, passing the ball. Coach, I was looking at the other guy.
Ball stays with the Orangemen. Give it to him. He gave it to him that time. He was locked in.
I had a middle school CYO game, and this coach is like, we call timeout. Do we get to advance it to half court? I'm like,
no, past half court.
In the NBA we do. So we got, let's see, they're in 7th grade. Easily 6-7 years till we're in the NBA, right?
Or how about never?
That's nice.
Over and back.
Coach Fisher is on the floor a lot. More than Peter wants him to be.
Hey, the first half got him in a bad mood, okay?
Yeah.
So let's be honest. He wants to enjoy victory, but it just.
That is a bad shot.
Yeah.
But an offensive rebound.
Been their best game all day. Throw it up and go get it.
Finally.
Perry Johnson, more full court pressure. You don't want to foul him. Make him give it up first if you can. I know it's easier said than done. Me sitting over here with my feet up.
That's their first basket all quarter. All quarter. We got 1:28 left, Peter.
1 plus the bonus for Zampelli. Long, but the offensive rebound to Johnson. I mean, they had the miss, they had the shot they wanted. Storm Cherry going to go to the line, 1 plus the bonus.
Perry Johnson had 3 fouls?
Yeah.
That's
all in the last couple seconds.
That's, I guess, the guy I missed.
2 in the last minute.
That's helpful. I didn't catch the last one.
Cherry knocks that one down. He's got 5.
We should shoot another one.
Okay. Orangemen back up by 9.
The game I did today, I looked at the table, 16 fouls. I go, we're shooting 1-1. She said, okay. Lady at the table says, okay. She doesn't change team fouls on the scoreboard. I'm like, maybe she just missed it, It's a blowout. So then I go over there on the next foul. I'm like, hey, we're shooting 1-1. Should be team foul number 8. I go to the board. I was like, we should have 18 fouls on the scoreboard. She's like, no, we just got into the bonus. Oh, well. The team lost by 20. Even though they took an extra foul shot, no one's going to complain about it.
That's trouble.
Oh, boy.
Oh, give it up. Nice finish, though, by Cherry. I thought he should have gave that up for the easy layup, but why not? Biggest lead now for the Orangemen, up a dozen.
All night they have been off. Both sides of the floor. Nothing they could do to get that ball to go through the hoop.
Yeah, not tonight. And not a lack of effort by the Falcons, just one of them games where they just couldn't get enough shots to go.
Their shooting percentage, 20% could be
They
generous.
only have like 8 turnovers too. So I mean, we're talking probably, I would say 12 for 50. Somewhere in that range. That's about 25%, wouldn't you say?
I don't know if they're that high, Joe.
It could be lower than that. Well, let's see how many field goals they have.
Fourth quarter alone.
They have 15 field goals, so maybe more like 15 for 60, because they've gotten a lot of shot attempts.
The attempts are there. It's his first foul.
That's not what you want to do. You don't want to stop the clock when you're up 13.
Oh. All you want to do is go get pizza. That's what you want to do.
Pizza sounds good to me. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I mean, you can't go to Flurry's Cafe tomorrow morning, but you could have pizza tonight.
No, speaking of which, I got to pick a player of the game here. Oh. Well.
What? What? Carried the basketball?
I got to pick a player of the game.
I could tell you who I would pick.
Who?
He has 7 blocks.
Ugh.
But Zampelli had a really good third quarter. Oh, just give him the dang shot. 34.
No, sir.
No soup for you.
Nice steal, though, there by Lane as he just stripped Zampelli. Couldn't get it in. They do call time. Well, that gives me a chance to do some adding.
All right, City Series basketball right here on APS 15, sort of supported by Akron Public Schools with student opportunities in visual arts, including drawing, painting, ceramic, sculpture, photography, and computer design. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. I do remember, Peter, like probably it was pretty soon after they gave us these things to read. I'm pretty sure I said ceramic wrong, like multiple times.
Well, now you can say it in your sleep.
Yeah. Of course, that was like 6 years ago because you're just, it's like, here, read this packet. Probably should have read it over before our broadcast, and I'm like, ceramic?
And bachelorette, an international bachelorette program. That's completely different than the international baccalaureate program.
Yeah. I just taught my 8-year-old daughter how to ask Siri how to spell stuff for her homework.
There you go.
Yeah, she got a good grade on her spelling test today.
Hey, good.
She texted me to tell me that. Thanks, dear.
And you see what a difference Justin Moore has made. They really haven't been able to get anything offensively since he left the game. Coach Fisher clears the bench, which means it's decision time for me. Well, we'll pull the crack staff.
I want to thank all of those that make this program possible, for our producer, Ryan Rittenhouse, for our cameraman he's moved like 3 times, Peter George, want to thank him. Jim Moore, who keeps everything running. And we're still going with the fouls. Dave Schick, Joe Bukansky. Good night, everybody. Oh, we had a new player of the game.
Oh, here we go.
Here, Joe, our Flurry's Cafe player of the game.
Well, I'm going to let you pick it, and I know you already did.
Not terrible.
So
it's a terrible idea.
No, the reason I'm going to is because you haven't been here very much, and we're trying to get you back in the swing of things, get the rust off. So
fantastic.
With one player in double figures and nobody shooting the ball well, let's go defense tonight. You have to. There's 2 more. And that's been probably the best player tonight for the Falcons, Lafayette Johnson. He finished with 9. Steven Zampelli, the only player in double figures with 13, but the player of the game is the guy that blocked shots and adjusted shots. Big Alfred Johnson in the middle, holding the middle of that zone defense and holding Firestone to the low 20 percentages shooting. An ugly one by far, but the Orangemen will take the victory here, 45-34, and congratulations to Alfred Johnson, the 3rd player of the game here on senior night at Ellet High School.
Congratulations to him being our signature player of the game. If you want a signature pancake, you can go to Flurry's Cafe at 2202 Front Street in Cuyahoga Falls. Open for breakfast and lunch. Can't go wrong with a signature pancake from Flurry's Cafe. We already thanked all the people that make it possible, so we just want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Good night, everybody.